Hey guys, did a few things different on my reptile room, so I just thought I'd show y'all what's going on. This cage did have the green tree python in it, but it got too big for it, and I didn't see why green and old should have that big cage, and the green tree should be in here, so I swapped them. So, we got my green and olds, which are extremely skinny, because my wife just had a baby and we were in the hospital for a few days. And so they didn't get quite the care they need, but they're getting it now. There's the bullfrog. I'm not even sure this is a bullfrog. I've had this thing for over a year and it hasn't grown a bit. I caught it out of the tank, but it hasn't grown a bit. But I don't know, but it's kind of cool. I've got my blood in here, just the same. It never comes out, ever. I think I've seen it out once or twice, but every time I get it out, it's tame as can be, which is pretty cool for me. Down here is my step runner. You can see him back there underneath the log. Here's the hog nose. He's finally come out. Down there is a baby box turtle. I kind of don't like it. It's pretty lame. All it does is stay hidden the whole time. As soon as the weather warms up outside, it's gone. I don't like it much. Here is the tiger salamander. This thing's actually turned out to be really cool. Like, it's super cool to watch it eat. It'll tear up the worms pretty good. He's actually becoming one of my favorite pets. We're going to put some fish in there with him. Just some little feeder fish. Just, get a little more activity going on in there. A little something more appealing to the eye. And then over here, I was never able to get the crickets to breed over there. So this is my new cricket project in here to try to get them to breed. I don't know. I don't have any adult crickets, so whenever I got my order in, I just kind of threw a few in there. They'll get old enough, and then maybe it'll work. I don't know. Here's Brandy, my Central American boa. There's really nothing much to say about her. She coming up on a shed, so she's kind of dark or whatever, but there's her. And then this snake, look at this cage, look at it. The humidity's way too high in there because I filled up the water tub and then she gets in it and spills all the water, so it brings the humidity up to like 80 or something. But that'll kind of benefit her because she's grayed up. She cleared up this morning, so she should be shedding here a couple days or so. Then we got Brutus. Totally badass little bearded dragon. I had sand in there, but that crap just stinks so bad. I couldn't do it. So I just put, my cypress mulch in there. And it works fine. He doesn't really eat a whole bunch of crickets. If he does eat, he gets the mealworms in his bowl. Hopper mice and then greens. He gets greens probably every other day. Every once in a while, I'll give him like a piece of a banana. It's okay because they get certain nutrients, but at the same time, it's got new stuff in it that blocks him from absorbing other nutrients. So it's okay as a treat, but not very often. Here's the rose hair, boring as ever. It's calm and you can hold it, but it's boring. And then here is Tiny. This is another change, as Tiny was in that salamander's cage. And I moved him over here. And he's soaking. And he's getting his soak on. But yeah, that's his cage. It's alright, I guess. And then this cage is just a adult male box turtle. He's underneath there, underneath that little high deal. He didn't much like his greens the other day, but he ate the banana, so that's alright. And then there's my cricket project. Not really a project anymore, just feeder crickets. I got fed up with that. I don't know. I can breed boas and pythons and colubrids, but not crickets. I don't understand, but oh well. And then here's the green tree python. And then, of course, he's got his water down there that he pooped in today, which makes it dirty, and it's lovely. But it's funny because the last time I did a video, I said this thing was completely tame. Yeah, I don't know what happened. He flipped a switch or heard me, and he wants to make a liar out of me. But now this dude is like the meanest thing ever, which, is typical for green tree pythons. But I mean, as you can tell, he's got really good color. Get it focused. There we go. Look at her. Really good color. And yeah, that's got super glue on it, which is safe to use because it's a sealed product. As long as they're not eating it. But as far as, making posts and stuff, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, there's that guy. He's a total ass. And inside the cage, I've got a fogger, which if anybody has one of these things, I'm sure they know the issues with them. They always break. But this thing's all or nothing. You either get a lot of fog or it's off. It doesn't matter how I adjust it. That's all the way low. And look at it pouring out of there. All the way high. No change. It's weird. Then we will come in here to the living room. That's funny. Animal Planet. Then there's Phoenix. The Savannah monitor.
Will she succeed?
Looking really good. Coming in, got some shedding issues. Not really issues, just some shed that needs to get off of her. She's super hungry, but feeding's not till Friday. But I mean, she's really hungry.
The Amazon has a fight on its hands.
As soon as the door moves, she's on it.
But it also has an increasing number of people on its side.
But that's about it.
Scientists are